Now that we're about, what, 7 months out of November and Slowvember, you may be running through your NIOD, C-A-I-S. Now, I had the unfortunate luck of knocking over my copper peptide from NIOD right after Slowvember, and it was like slow motion as my hand reached for it, knocked the bottle over, it hit the ground, broke it, spilled copper peptides everywhere, and there went my $90, which actually I got it for 50% off during Slowvember, but Slowvember was over. So I was really not very happy. And for the longest time, I decided that I just wasn't going to have copper peptides in my routine because this was my favorite and I didn't feel like spending another $90. Well, recently I decided that there were a few skincare ingredients that I really wanted back in my routine. And part of that is because we're going into summer. Part of it's just because I missed them. One of them is copper peptides and one of them is DNA repair enzymes. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you some new discoveries in copper peptides because I went on the hunt looking for a really good copper peptide product that was less expensive than the NIOD. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about copper peptides first. What can they do for our skin? First and foremost, they can help with collagen production. So they can help to boost collagen production in our skin. That is huge because, of course, collagen is a protein in our skin that's going to help with resiliency so that we don't have the fine lines and wrinkles as prominently. It's going to help with the overall health of our skin. Collagen is just super important. So anything that we can do as we get older to boost collagen production is going to be really important because we are slowly losing the production of collagen as we get older, especially if you are perimenopausal or menopausal. We really need to do everything that we can to support that collagen production. Another thing that copper peptides do that is kind of a little bit more of the unsung is they help with elastin. Now, of course, elastin is another protein in our skin that is responsible kind of for the bounce, responsible for the elasticity of our skin. And the older we get, the more we want that, the more we want that bounce, that give. We don't want our skin to not have that snap back. Copper peptides can help with elastin. Now, copper peptides are also anti-inflammatory, so that means that they can help with redness. They can help with, calming the skin. They can help with breakouts. Copper peptides also can help to accelerate wound healing. So this is particularly beneficial for scars. So the cool thing about copper peptides is they can kind of help to get rid of broken down collagen and scar collagen, the bad collagen, and they can help to usher in the healthy, fresh collagen, which is going to help with remodeling things like scars, but also just overall texture of the skin. Who doesn't want to get rid of the bad and make way for the good and then promote the good? That is what copper peptides can do for the skin. They really are one of those ingredients that are just wonderful for the skin. Honestly, sometimes I am thinking, how did you let that be out of your routine for the last 6 months? I don't know how that happens. Things come and go sometimes, and things that I really consider to be almost non-negotiables will disappear from my routine for 6 months or so until I'm like, hello, you're missing that. Let's talk a little bit about these affordable or less expensive options for copper peptides. Now, one of these was a recommendation from you, and boy, oh boy, I've been sitting on it because I thought that this product was actually just a peptide product, but lo and behold, it's a copper peptide product. Now, you guys recommended to me the Maelove. This is the Peptide Squad. Now, this is not just a peptide product. This is a copper peptide product with 3 other really fantastic peptide complexes in it. So it has the copper peptide in there. It also has in it matrixyl 3000, and then it has argireline as well as a rice peptide, which honestly, I'm not super familiar with the rice peptide. I'm going to research that a little more. But if you're not familiar, matrixyl 3000 is an incredible anti-aging, amazing peptide complex powerhouse. It is such a good peptide. And then argireline, of course, is the one that everybody refers to as Botox in a bottle. It is not, but it is a fantastic peptide that is super anti-aging, can help with fine lines, wrinkles. And then you, of course, add in the copper peptide, and you're going to work on your texture, your tone, you're going to work on your collagen, your elastin, all of that together. Now, this also has in it humectants, it has niacinamide, it has soothing ingredients that are going to complement the anti-inflammatory nature of the copper peptides, that like allantoin, it has bisabolol, it has panthenol. Then it has humectants like sodium PCA and sodium hyaluronate. It has in it the perfect combination for your barrier function. So it has cholesterol, it has phytosphingosine, it has ceramides in there. I mean, you guys, they really did a good job. Kind of kicking myself for not listening to you sooner and buying this sooner. So once I picked this up, I started to incorporate it into my nighttime routine. And what you can see there is that beautiful blue color is because of the copper peptides. And you can kind of get an idea of the consistency. It is not super thin. It is very hydrating, but once you massage it into the skin, it just takes a minute, it soaks in, and it disappears. I really like that about this one because it layers really, really well. I'm using it in my PM routine, and I'm kind of using it along with my DNA repair enzymes, my pigment inhibitors, my retinaldehyde / retinol products, and then of course a moisturizer. That's kind of been my current sort of go-to early summer skincare routine. Now, the best thing about the Maelove is that it's about half the cost of the beloved Neod. If you are like me and you are looking for a copper peptide product that you can get for less, this is a fabulous recommendation. And also, I'm going to look and see if I can get a discount code from Maelove. I'm going to work on, as soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm going to reach out to them and see if I can get a discount code so that by the time this video goes up, if I can find us a way to get this on discount, I will. I bought it full price, and I also bought the other copper peptide that I'm going to talk about. I also bought this one full price. It is the Peach and Lily Copper Peptide Pro Firming Serum. Now, this one's really nice, you guys. It is a different consistency. It's somewhere in between the consistency of the Maelove and the Neod. It's not as thick as the Maelove, and it's not as thin as the Neod, but it is thin. It will run. When I put it on my hand right now, it's going to run. So you see that? And it's almost like a gel serum. And this one's pretty cool though, because two things. Number one, you can pick it up at Ulta. So if you're somebody who likes to just go in store and grab something and go home, I do. I like to do that. I actually went and bought this in person at Ulta because I just wanted to have it in my hot little hand. So that's pretty cool. I love that. I love when things are actually in brick and mortar stores. The other thing about the Peach and Lily is they actually disclose the concentration of the copper peptides. That isn't the case for everyone, and I did not see that for Maelove. I am going to also ask them when I reach out if they can let me know the concentration of copper peptide. But I will tell you, judging from the dark blue, that's probably an indication of a decent amount of copper peptide. A dark blue is really a good sign that you're getting some good copper peptides. This has no fragrance, the Maelove, and it has no coloring in it. The blue is purely from the copper peptides. So my guess is that the concentration is probably even higher than the Peach and Lily, but the Peach and Lily at least discloses that to us. Now, the Peach and Lily has like 11 other peptides in this product. So you're getting this cocktail of peptides along with the copper peptide in here. Humectants, beautiful ingredients, no fragrance, pump bottle, really, really lightweight, soaks into the skin. Absolutely a gorgeous option. And again, it is about half the price of the Neod. So you have two fantastic copper peptide options that are going to cost you about $40 less. They're about $40 less than the Neod. And hopefully I can get us a code, at least for the Maelove, so it'll even be less. I will definitely put that down in the description box if I can get that. Now, as far as copper peptides, there's a little bit of things that I've learned since I did my last copper peptide video. Number one, you don't have to worry about it so much with L-ascorbic acid. It sounds like you can actually put them in the same part of your routine if you want to. I'm gonna reference Kind of Steven. He's over on Instagram. He explains it so well. He's a cosmetic chemist, and he really explains the interaction between copper peptides and vitamin C really super well. But the bottom line is, it sounds like they're fine together. I still am not putting them together just because that's not how my routine is working out right now. Right now, it's actually along with my DNA repair, my pigment inhibitors, my retinaldehyde. If you want to know the products that I'm kind of choosing from in those categories at night, I will link them down below. I will put my exact AM/PM routine from cleanser to my copper peptides, to my pigment inhibitors, to my DNA repair enzymes, to my retinaldehyde/retinoids, to my moisturizer. That is my nighttime routine in categories, and I pick the product that I want out of each of those categories. I would be remiss if I didn't also mention the Dr. Pickart's Copper Peptides. Now, you can get Dr. Pickart's Copper Peptides on Platinum Skincare, and I have them actually in my landing page on Platinum Skincare. If you haven't visited my landing page, you really should. I am so honored and blessed to be on the Platinum Skincare website and have my own landing page. I admire Jennifer Tilney so much, and she carries Dr. Pickart's Copper Peptides. So of course, I linked them on my landing page because I'm like, that is awesome. I think they're like $25. So if you're looking for an even more affordable version of copper peptides, Dr. Pickart's is like the OG. He is the copper peptide guy. So his version of copper peptides are going to be fantastic, and they are pretty affordable. So if that is something that you're interested in, I'll link my landing page in the description box as well, so you can get even more affordability out of your copper peptides. All right, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. I hope you are having the most wonderful day. Let me know if you have any great affordable alternatives when it comes to copper peptides. I would love to hear, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.